The backstory of mutants who have little cameos in the X-Men franchise. We're on Azazel. Jason bloody Flemyng, mate. He's an X-Men First Class as a henchman for friend of the show Kevin Bacon. Oof, do you need to teleport so close to him, Azazel? Learn about personal space. He's got a couple of speaking lines. Complete. And he's definitely the most formidable of said henchmen. The way he takes down the guards at the compound is especially good, using his powers, his tail and his swords. And it definitely seems like an homage to the Nightcrawler getting into the White House scene in X2, because Azazel is his daddy. Well, in the comics he is, more on that in a bit. The fight scene is after what's actually quite a disturbing scene.
What is that?
You don't want to know what that is. He's just teleporting the agents up and dropping them. Oof, it's grim. Later on, he's proving formidable enough to take down Beast and Havoc together, while co-henchman Riptide just gets beaten up a lot. Oh, and again, well done Riptide. Azazel using the same trick of teleporting really high up, and also using that tail to make Havoc shoot his beam. He's about to take Beast down right at the end before Shaw, or someone who looks like Shaw, stops him, and Beast knocks him out. And then he holds hands with all the baddies and bamfs them all away, only to be killed in between the movies. Harsh! In the comics, he's much more than just a henchman, man. He's been around for thousands of years and is the leader of the Neophim, a bunch of demon-looking peeps that I've probably pronounced wrong who were banished to the Brimstone dimension by the Chayaraphim, angel-looking peeps who again I've probably pronounced wrong. He was always trying to get back to Earth, but he couldn't for long periods of time, even with his super powerful teleporting ability. He's always referred to as the best teleporter in the world. But he figured out that if he had kids on Earth it would help, so he went about impregnating women all over the shop. And one of these was Raven Darkholm. Mystique, we done a video on her here, didn't we? And who was her kid? Bloody Nightcrawler, child of Satan. So Azazel had a big grand plan to come to Earth and kill all the Chayaraphim and all the normal looking mutants once by using all his teleporty sons, but he was stopped by said sons Kurt and Kiwi Black. Wow, the writers really thought long and hard with that name. When he reappeared, he had a run-in with Weapon X-Force, a team made up of those Weapon X alumni that had turned into like a mutant rescue squad. They needed Azazel's help to get into hell to take down a resurrected William Stryker. There's a whole thing. See the description for a link to the Weapon X comics if you want to find out what the bloody hell that was all about. So Azazel absolutely runs rings around them, or teleports rings around them. These guys are hardcore. It's Sabretooth, Deadpool, Domino, Omega Red, Lady Deathstrike, Stone Cold Killers, and they just get taken down. And he just checks his cuffs like James Bond. He then sends them where they want to go by using his teleporting powers to freeze them in stasis so that their healing powers don't work, and because they're all baddies, they go to hell. They do their thing and kill Stryker and come back. And Azazel throughout is just pretty hardcore, cutting off Sabretooth's bloody head at one point. Nice. Most recently, you can just about see him in one panel turning up on Krakoa with every man and his mutant dog. Not literally. So as you can see, he's so much more than a henchman with no regard for personal space. The boy is a leader of his own people, the most powerful teleporter in the world, extremely virile, and can pass as Satan. Give the man some respect. So let us know your favourite little mutant cameo in the franchise. For now though, I'm Danny Baker, this is 6 Degrees, and next up, Bedlam.